Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? This is Mr. Batch of the BBC. It's Thursday, first game of the season. Happens tonight up at Mile High Stadium. Denver Broncos versus the Baltimore Ravens. Peyton Manning versus Joe Flacco. I'm out here today at lunchtime doing my own tailgating party. I've got my publications. It's snow time. That's the pullout for the full season, Daily News. Then I went and bought this for my fantasy teams. And of course, I had to get, before the season even started, my NFL forecast. Now, I know it's 10 years now since we've had Eli. And in 10 years, a lot has happened. We've got Twitter where, in a lot of cases, these ball players, whether it be football, baseball, basketball, you name it, after a while, that Twitter grabs a hold of them around and, turns them upside down. Case in point, there was a Jet ball player during the preseason and got into a Twitter fight, wanted to fight the person, thought it was a reporter, it was just a regular person. Yeah. Big drink. Oh, for your information, I had a pastrami on a hero. Boar's head pastrami with boar's head 3-pepper cheese, lettuce, tomato, onions, a little dab of mustard. It was hot on the hero. I ate the first half before I came here on the camera. I didn't want to be munching and trying to do all the stuff here. Now, I picked in my weekly picks, I picked my Giants over the Cowboys. Excuse me. And I took the Giants, giving it 3. And, I was reading the paper. I came to realize we are 4-0 at Jerry's house. Amazing. And also, with that being said, it's 150 some odd days, 151 days till Super Bowl 48. We're hosting it. The forecast is for snow, thanks to the Farmer's Almanac. Those guys are pretty accurate a lot of times, and it seems as if the weathermen are like, oh, how do they know? How well is it? Look, Farmer's Almanac, they've been doing that much longer than you've had them damn Doppler radars and all this weather, whatever, and the 3D weather. They was doing it for a long time in order to grow those crops. Now, the reason I said that is because I read an article here that in 2010, the Cowboys were hosting the Super Bowl at Jerry's house, and Tony Romo had some words of advice for the Giants. If you're thinking ahead, to February, then you're not taking care of what's in September. Well, Tony Romo, what have you taken care of that you can offer some words of advice when you didn't even get to the playoffs that year and it was in your house? Now, we've got a guy that can really carry a team in Eli Manning. He doesn't get the credit. They always say he's a tier below the rest of the quarterbacks out there as far as elite. Hey, so what? I don't care. I'll take it. Got 2 rings, 2 chips. The main thing that concerns me in our contest coming up with the Cowboys is our running game. Got Wilson, very electric kid, 82 yards, first carry from scrimmage in the game against the Jets. Bang, he was out, shot up. We lost Brown on the injured due to return list. He'll be able to come back somewhere around like week 10. He'll be able to start practicing week 6. Eli is a consistent. Hakeem Nicks. I have faith in these guys. They're consistent. Coughlin puts them in a position to win. I don't know what the deal is with the Cowboys. I like the fact that they're counting Big Blue out. I like it. Why? Because they keep talking about RG3 and Dallas leading the way. Good. Let us sneak up on you. I'll take a 9-7 and win the division and get a shot at the playoffs. Yes, we did that before. First time in history that ever was done, and we were able to pull that off. So I would take that. I would take that. So getting into this contest with the Cowboys, Gotta watch Jason Witten. He's always a threat. He's the big guy. Des Bryant, whom I heard. God, excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. Michael Irving on NFL Network talking about Des Bryant is going to be MVP. What? Son, what do you, MVP of the league, Des Bryant? Got a lot of skills, but when you a diva and you get thrown out of a mall, get thrown out of a shopping mall, because you wearing the saggy pants, son. Just because you make all that millions don't mean that you're above the law or above being somebody in society. I can understand the individuality. I get it. We all go through that. But man, that's a sad state of affairs when they kick out a dude who makes millions because he's walking around the mall showing his underwear. Can't stand it. That's the most disgusting look I've ever seen. I like looking at ass, but I don't want to watch no man's ass as I'm walking up the steps to the train station and see him hanging out. It's an ugly sight, y'all. Ugly. All right. Mr. Batch continues. And let me close out with this. They've got the entire season here for the Giants. And let me go down the line. I'm gonna do my picks for this season. Right out the box,